Gunshots. In Springfield late today, the first step toward allowing gun owners to carry concealed weapons on the streets of Illinois.
Our chief correspondent Jay Levine has learned that a bill written with the help of the National Rifle Association was filed by a downstate Democrat. Jay?
That bill would require gun owners to pass the background checks that they already have to pass here, as well as pass a still-to-be-determined safety course given by licensed instructors.
Okay. Gun shop owner Don Mastriani took me through part of the training he expected will be required by the new law.
And just let that slide forward. There you go. Now it's hot.
The final step, actually firing the Glock 9mm handgun.
There you go.
It took me 4 shots to find the center of the target 60 feet away. Mastriani expects the safety training will take between 5 and 10 hours. The NRA bill will cover the entire state and says authorities shall, as opposed to may, issue permits to anyone qualified to own a gun and trained to use it.
We've looked at other states who have concealed carry laws that have a may issue versus a shall issue, something like New York,
where concealed carry opponent Gary McCarthy used to work.
It's not just because you want a gun. You have to articulate a decent reason.
But there are those, including former Chicago Police Superintendent Jody Weiss, who we ran into at a local gun store today, that don't believe a new law would result in more guns in the wrong hands. Gun shop owner Mastriani agrees.
Let's put it this way, the bad guys have the guns now. The people that are law-abiding are the ones that are fighting to just protect themselves.
Could that lead to the wild, wild west with shootouts between law-abiding gun holders and the bad guys?
You know, that's an opinion I've heard from a lot of people, and it doesn't seem to have happened in all the other states. We have 49 states that allow it.
Only Illinois doesn't, and the courts say that is unconstitutional and have given the state 6 months to do something about it. The authors of the bill introduced late today say they have the votes to pass it. Opponents, including the governor, vow a vigorous fight for much more restrictive legislation, because that's what we're talking about here. Concealed carry, being able to carry a concealed weapon in Chicago and Illinois, is coming. The question is how many hoops you'll have to jump through to get a license.
And being the only state that doesn't have one, this is a pretty big deal because it seems like a lot of the anti-gun sentiment has come from the city of Chicago, sometimes for obvious reasons given the crime that we have in our
But the
city.
city of Chicago has no choice anymore. The Supreme Court has ruled. Now it's only what restrictions will you put on it.
So it's coming.
Yeah.
Just how. Okay.
Thanks, Jay.